us. He's not stronger than all of us.
Welcome to I'm Weird. So last week, the reboot of Fantastic Four movie titled as Fan4stick was released, and it's already being panned by everyone who's seen the movie. A lot of people have been going batshit crazy on that movie. Some people even said it's worse than Batman and Robin, which is really something. Bat nipple. I haven't seen the film yet, and I will probably wait until it comes out on DVD, not because of all the negative reviews, but because director Josh Trank said, and I quote, "A year ago I had a fantastic version of this, and it would have received great reviews. You will probably never see it, that's reality though." There were countless rumors about his antisocial behavior and not giving clear direction to the actors, and the studio did a massive amount of reshoots which he was not brought back to, so that means the version we have right now in theaters is not exactly his final cut. I don't want to see a movie that was put together by the studio executives. I want to see a movie that was directed by Josh Trank. Maybe he will release the director's cut or some sort when it comes out on DVD. Who knows? But anyways, this brings me to something I've been wondering for quite some time. What is the worst movie franchise of all time? And can Fantastic Four be the one? Now for this discussion, I would say the definition of franchise is a brand that produced more than 2 movies, sequels, prequels, spin-offs, anything, despite its overall poor quality. So far, Fantastic Four has a pretty bad track record when it comes to the big screen adaptations. The first film came out in the 90s, but the ones we are familiar with the most is probably Tim Story's adaptations, which came out in 2005 and 2007. And although it made a lot of money and it had a pretty good cast, including Jessica Alba and Chris Evans, who obviously went on to play Captain America in MCU, I think they're an empty, shallow, joyless cartoon that turned into 2 live-action movies. The new Fantastic Four movie was supposed to reboot the franchise just like in the way X-Men First Class rebooted the X-Men franchise. But so far it's been a train wreck, and I don't think it's gonna make that much money compared to the predecessors, and I'm pretty sure the studio doesn't want to make a sequel to this thing, which kind of makes Fantastic Four the worst movie franchise of all time. Now, I know that there are tons and tons of franchises that are worse than Fantastic Four. For example, Kate Beckinsale's Underworld franchise, there are so far 4 movies and the new one is coming out pretty soon. And Resident Evil film franchise, there are at least 5 live-action movies and a couple of animations. And some people might think, well, there are gazillion sequels to Texas Chainsaw and Friday the 13th movies, and more than half of them are not great. And this is where you guys come in. What do you think is so far the worst movie franchise of all time? I think it'll be an interesting discussion, so let me know your thoughts down below, and I'll see you guys next time.